once told me, don't get emotional about stock, Gordon. Don't.
Hey, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. We have so much to talk about in today's video. Make sure you watch the entire thing. Bitcoin has dipped below $35,000 for the first time in a long time. My question to you is, was $34,000 the bottom? And in fact, I believe it touched $39,900 and we are at the lows right now. I'm curious to know what you think is happening in the comments, but let's just talk about reality. Bitcoin is now the lowest it has been in 6 months. The cryptocurrency market is plummeting. Ethereum, Solana hit 4-month lows and metaverse tokens are tanking. The market is still bright red as Bitcoin hits a 6-month low and other coins suffer while metaverse and gaming tokens are in free fall. Let's talk about what caused today's dip. Let's talk about my outlook for the future, where I see this space going based on what is happening today and what has been happening over the past year or so. We're going to get into different altcoins. Before we get to that, let me just be real with you guys. I was not expecting this to happen, as in I didn't think it was likely. Now, at the same time, I always knew it was possible. If you never thought this was possible, then maybe you haven't been in cryptocurrency that long. I suspect, because just tons of new people came into cryptocurrency in 2021, I suspect many of those people have sold near the bottom, have gotten out of the market, and that's where we are today. Now, those of us who have been in cryptocurrency a while know that this kind of stuff happens all the time. To be real with you guys, I'm numb to dips like this at this point, and I actually did buy the dip. I mean, prices just got so low, relatively speaking, that I did buy some more Bitcoin, bought some more Ethereum, bought some more quality L1s, quality L2s, even some of the gaming metaverse tokens, which, fell quite a lot. I'm taking the risk because I believe this is a long game. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency are not going away. This is the first cycle where people realize that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is here to stay. So I did buy the dip. If you bought the dip, or let me know what you're doing. Did you sell? Did you get into stable coins? Let me know what you're doing in the comments section below. Smash the likes, guys, if you appreciate us coming at you on a daily basis. And to start off, let's get into, what caused this major dip? Now, one of the first things is that the stock market has been really tanking lately. I mean, Netflix, more volatile than Bitcoin right now. The stock market went down. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are still correlated, especially on shorter and midterm timeframes. And, that brought cryptocurrency down. In addition to that, why did crypto crash? Well, a multitude of things. Bitmart was hacked for $196 million in assets. New COVID variant FUD from the mainstream media. Rumors of institutional fear / pullout growing. Stock market down, as mentioned, plus Fed tapering rumors. A lot of people, based on what the Fed is saying, are taking action now, even though the Fed hasn't done anything yet. And this is why we're seeing the market tank. If there's more reasons, let me know. Of course, there's the derivatives market, the leverage trading. At this point going forward, I think there are 2 likely scenarios, and let's just talk about my thoughts going forward. Number 1, the Fed continues to let everything deflate to save the US dollar for now. In this world, users are king. Projects that gain users will likely decouple from market trends. So I believe Elliott is referring to gaming. The gaming crypto sector, play to earn at this point. And then the number 2 scenario is that this gets so bad that the Fed changes its tune and then up only for the next year or 2 after. Certainly a plausible scenario. It's a hopeful scenario. And again, I just want to point out that for us OGs, I said I'm numb to it. This is a tale as old as time. Bitcoin 1,000, I'll wait for the dip. Bitcoin at 300, I'm not buying the dip, it's dead. Bitcoin at 17,000, I'll wait for the dip. Bitcoin at 8,000, it's dead, I'm not buying. Bitcoin at 60,000, I'll wait for the dip. Bitcoin at 38,000, it's dead. Different prices, same story. Do you agree with this? I certainly do. In addition to that, speaking of different sectors in cryptocurrency, in this case, we're still talking about gaming. No amount of macro policy changes the cultural shift away from the increasingly shitty reality and into limitless VR, AR, metaverse. Numbers don't lie. Gaming is eating the internet at an increasing rate, and you have to realize that Bitcoin, crypto aren't going away. I think play to earn games, pre-mainstream right now. I think 2021 was the year of NFTs. We're still before the year of gaming. In recent news, El Salvador buys its cheapest Bitcoin, 410 Bitcoin, as prices reach 36K is when they bought it. President Nayib Bukele confirms that the purchase of 410 Bitcoin was made with $15 million, placing the trading price at approximately $36,000 per Bitcoin. So the headline is "Small Country Buys the Dip." That's huge. And of course, we're seeing many people buy the dip. I personally bought the dip, and we can just see on-chain data. Whale, $1 billion from Tether to Binance. Now, we don't know what's going to happen, but usually when money comes in, they're using it to buy. I believe there's something to see here. And many people are looking at the market and going, there's fear in the air. Many people saying it's over. And, metrics are resetting. I mean, the weekly RSI on Ethereum is now at its lowest levels since December of 2019. It's pretty crazy. I think smart money is noticing this. No, I'm not saying that we're at the exact bottom today and it can't go lower. Anything could happen in the short term. My views are more that cryptocurrency isn't going away. These blue chips aren't going away. And projects that continue to build, integrate, partner, those are the ones I'm looking at.
So you're probably looking around trying to figure out what in the heck is going on with the overall crypto markets and why it's down. And in the last 24 hours, why did Bitcoin and Ethereum fall 8 and 9% respectively, dropping below 40,000 Bitcoin, Ethereum dropping below 3,000. If you're looking for the exact reasons, I'm going to give them to you in this video. Let's do this. Okay. So right here, right now, the overall crypto market is now at 1.93 trillion, depending upon when you're watching this video. May be more, a little bit less, but at the recording, this is what it was. It's down 8+% approximately. I've already mentioned this Bitcoin. You can see right here falling 38,000 to 38,000. It hit 38,253. That's approximately the low point of where it hit. It's bounced back and come back. That's a little bit of good news, a little bit of a silver lining. Ethereum dropping below 3,000 to 2850 and change, again down almost 10%. Okay, and by the way, look at the charts. Look at the charts and how it's impacted every single altcoin out there. I talk about this all the time. Bitcoin and Ethereum make up more than 50% of this number right here. More than 50% of it's made up by Bitcoin and Ethereum alone. And you can see market cap right here. It's really easy. Do the math. You can see that almost 52 to 55% approximately of the entire market cap, that number right there that's highlighted, is made up by Bitcoin and Ethereum. Thus, said a different way, where Bitcoin and Ethereum go, the rest shall follow. We're going to get into why it's dropping and why it has dropped here in just a minute, but I want to show you that this is pervasive. This is impact. This is across the entire crypto market. Look, just look at it. We're just going to look at the charts. Look at the chart right here. Same. Right, Binance coin right there, same. Cardano, same. Solana, XRP, Terra. Look at Polkadot. Look at the charts. Look exactly how they look. Exactly like. Oh, by the way, looking very similar to like right here, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it just goes on and on and on. Avalanche, Shiba Inu, Polygon, Cosmos, Crowcoin. Right, it just goes on and on, right? You get my point. Okay, why? What is going on, Austin? What is going on? What is going on? Please, please, please tell us. Okay, so we've talked about it. We've already covered this. It's highlighted in the yellow. So the declines in crypto are a kind of a multi-punch scenario. I've kind of, the metaphor in my mind is a boxer. It's a boxer who's been backed up into the ropes, and now his opponent is just beating us up. And we're the boxer on the ropes, crypto, who's just getting pummeled, beat up. That's the metaphor that's working in my brain right now, because this has been going on now for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. We've just had consistently bad news, not just in crypto, but in the overall stock equity markets, in the overall global financial markets. Oh, by the way, in the overall global kind of everything with COVID, it's still here, right? It's still doing its thing. It's still something that the news talks about every day. They scare us every day with all of the stats. And oh, by the way, with the underlying theme that COVID is going to kill everybody in the next 3 minutes, okay? It is simply not. I am not minimizing the impact of COVID. That's not my point. I'm talking about it as a pervasive emotional impact and the toll that's taking on people. Number one. Number two, inflation. Inflation is here in the United States. You can't have the United States print money every single day and everything that's been going on in the last year or so and not expect it to impact inflation. Inflation now is at its all-time high. 40 years, our inflation in the United States has not been this high. What does that mean? Everything costs more money. You go to the grocery store, meat, cheese, eggs, fruit, vegetables, everything simply costs more, creates fear. People want to hold on to their dollars more. By the way, gas is, fuel is more, okay? Everything, the price is rising. Housing, etc., the price is rising. Fear.